I only said it yesterday, and today it's mentioned in the news. The Reclaim These Streets group were planning what's been called a meeting at Clapham Common on Saturday in light of the disappearance and murder of Sarah Everard. Yes, the mainstream media are calling it a meeting and not a protest. How strange. In a video yesterday, I said how the police will likely allow it to go ahead before later turning up to issue fixed penalty notices to attendees and organisers before Cressida Dick issues one of her heartfelt apologies read from a script written by the police's PR department. Well, it wasn't far off the mark. Police have now said that the meeting will not be allowed as it will be unlawful under current COVID restrictions. The Reclaim These Streets group were planning to meet at 6 p.m. on Saturday at Clapham Common, not far from where the 33-year-old went missing on Wednesday the 3rd of March. Although the police initially gave a positive response to the planned vigil, the women behind the event claimed the Met Police later reversed their position due to the pandemic. Reclaim These Streets said in a statement that they wanted to channel grief, outrage and sadness in the community with a gathering centred around a minute's silence to remember Sarah Everard and women lost to violence. So yet again ignoring the fact that other people are lost to violence daily as well, and further helping the government's agenda to divide society even further. Jamie Klingler, Managing Director at Insight Global and one of the organisers, said we did everything possible in terms of COVID restrictions, working with the police and council to ensure the vigil would be safe. But although police were alleged to have said they would draw up a local policing plan so the gathering could take place, they've now U-turned and warned the organisers could face penalty notices and prosecution, which of course they can't. In fact, human rights lawyers have told Reclaim These Streets that the Met is wrong in its interpretation of the law and that socially distant outdoor gatherings of this kind are allowed under current lockdown restrictions. In fact, I've said in previous videos many times that gatherings are not illegal. The restrictions say that people can't gather in more than 2 people at a protest, but providing people are distanced enough from one another, there is literally fuck all the police can do other than unlawfully arrest you. The group is now planning to take the police to the High Court to determine the legalities of their proposal, and a crowdfunding campaign was set up which garnered more than £30,000 worth of support within hours in order to fight the case or pay the penalty notices. Metropolitan Police said in a statement, "We understand the public's strength of feeling and are aware of the statement issued by Reclaim the Streets with regard to a planned vigil for Sarah Everard in Clapham Common this weekend. We remain in discussion with the organisers about this event in light of the current COVID regulations." Vigils are also set to take place at 6 p.m. on Saturday in cities across the UK, including here in Liverpool, Leeds, Birmingham, Belfast and Cardiff. The government is now also considering instituting a new offence of public sexual harassment to protect women from abuse in public. This will ultimately give women more power and rights over men, just like the hate crime element of law gives people with protected characteristics more power and rights over those who don't, which could then open a flood of arrests simply because someone either misunderstood, woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or simply wants to be a bitch. Now, please understand that I'm not having a go at women. I think anyone with the additional protection over others can abuse that protection and power. And with us all supposedly equal in the eyes of the law, this is yet another addition that proves that we are not all equal under law and simply lends itself to further dividing society, making a government's agenda of divide and conquer easier to achieve. Very big thank you to channel supporters, especially these guys. Your support is truly appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, as I know many of you will. And until next time, stay safe, look after each other, film the police and other officials.